Hey everyone. Okay, so I'm going to do my best at remembering everything this week, but if I leave something out, I'm very sorry. I think I left off at the coffee ceremony that we had at Sarah's advisor's house, Barbara, last Sunday. It was really different from anything that I'd ever seen before, and it was really cool. In Ethiopia, people just don't go out and buy like the can of ground coffee stuff. They actually take the green coffee beans and pound them and roast them and grind them and do all of that and make the coffee themselves. So the Ethiopians do this almost every day, at least twice on weekends is what they said to me. But it was the strongest coffee that I'd ever had in my entire life, but it was good. I was just getting over my sickness from Saturday. I was really sick. I swear I only left the bathroom like 10 minutes the whole entire night, so that sucked. But I'm pretty sure I ate a biscuit in my soup from the hotel that wasn't entirely cooked, so I need to be more careful about what I eat. Even though it sucked being sick, the soup was probably the best soup in the entire world, and I would definitely eat it again. But anyways, so at the coffee ceremony, we got to meet Barbara's in-laws from Ethiopia. Yemi, Barbara's 9-month-old daughter, enjoyed all of the attention. She was so cute. But after talking to them about my family, they all came to the conclusion that I was an expert diaper changer. But when I had all my brothers and sisters coming home, I remember telling my mom to stop bringing them home. So I guess there's something good that came out of that. But on Monday, Sarah and I walked to the little shops outside of campus to get some groceries. I got some Nutella and homemade bread and some Kinder chocolate, which is probably the best chocolate in the entire world. It is so good. But Monday we went to the Zebu Club like normal for dinner, and we ordered spaghetti. And it was the most spicy thing in the entire world. It was the most spicy thing that I've ever eaten. I can barely eat anything at home because of my stomach, so the food here was killing me. So Monday night, I was sick again, which sucked. But so Sarah, Tigist, and I on Tuesday spent all morning going to a ton of different markets so that I could cook some Americanized food in my hostel on my hot plate. But the first place we stopped was this little hole-in-the-wall, like little market. It was a fresh food market where all of the veggies were like stacked on, just stacked in piles, and like there was a huge pile of these red onions. And I wish I could have gotten some better pictures, but it was really dark in there, so the pictures didn't turn out very good. So I've never really been someone who cooks something from scratch. So I mean, you can hand me a box of mac and cheese and I can get the job done, but other than that, I'm a little lost in the cooking department. On top of that, everything here is measured in the metric system, so I was even more confused. But yeah, at this little market, I ended up getting 1 kg of potatoes, tomatoes, onions, garlic, carrots, zucchini, and lemons. Let me tell you how big a kg is. It's huge. I was thinking like 1 kg, it can't be that big, one. But yeah, I was wrong. Here, I'll show you. What am I supposed to do with all this garlic? So much. This is like for 2 years. And then like all of these onions. There's so much. So I got 1 kg of every single thing you can think of. But the crazy thing is that I got all of this, but it was only 84 birr, which is about $4 US. So yeah, it was crazy. So now between me and Sarah, we have 2 kgs of everything. So that wasn't very good planning, but we stopped at other markets and got like rice, cheese, tuna, bananas, pasta, chicken, eggs, and even a box of mac and cheese. But so my plan now is to see how many crazy concoctions I can come up with, because I'm not very good in the cooking department. So if you have any recipes, please send me some hot plate recipes. So later Tuesday we met Shirley, who's in charge of all the partnerships between Illyri. she was super nice and told us about her first experience, like going out of her country and being in Africa. She was in like Nigeria or something. I can't remember exactly. But on our walk home, guess what we saw? We saw monkeys. We were so excited. We had heard them outside, but seeing one was awesome. So then I was like, monkeys like bananas, right? And I went and ran to my hostel and got some bananas and threw them under the tree, and he ran down and got it and ate it, and I was so excited. And Sarah and I sat under that tree watching those monkeys until someone came by and was like, monkeys are dangerous, right? Then we decided to go home. But we didn't get much done that night. I made our first home cooked meal that night. It was like pasta and chicken. I'll post pictures too because that was a good creation. It turned out really good, and Sarah and I hung out the rest of the night, which was really fun. I don't know what I'd do without Sarah. But Wednesday morning, my shower wouldn't work, and that sucked. I just used Sarah's though, so that was nice. When we got back to work, we were kicked out of our office because there was a meeting, and we're in like the general meeting room. But we got relocated down the hall with this really nice man who studies economics, and he was super friendly, and we talked for a while. He told me some fun facts about Ethiopia, and I can't wait to tell you. So here the year is actually 8 years behind what the rest of the world is. So on all of the official documents here in Ethiopia, it's 2005. Their New Year's in September. He told me why, but I can't really remember why they're 8 years behind. I know it had something to do with the Bible, but the time is way different too. So their day starts at 6 o'clock in the morning. So 6 o'clock in the morning is 1 o'clock to them, and so it's like 7 is 2 o'clock, and like, so on. It gets confusing. But right now it's 11 o'clock in the morning, and they think it's 4 o'clock. So that just gets insanely confusing. But, and then they don't have 12 months like everyone else, they have 13. So the 12 normal months, like January through December, have only like 30 days. And then the 13th month has 5 days. So that's kind of weird. Amharic is the language here, and it has unique characters. So overall, Ethiopia has their own calendar, their own clock system, their own language, and alphabet. So that's pretty crazy. Thursday morning, guess what we found outside our house again? Monkeys. But I was peeking outside the door, and there were 3 of them. I'm pretty sure one of them was the king monkey because he was insanely huge. He was like dog size. And these monkeys remind me of like those organ grinder monkeys, that like sit on the box, and but they're really cute, but they were a little too close for comfort. Thinking that I would get them to go away with the bananas, I went in my house and started ripping the bananas off the thing, but I opened the door a little too far, and this monkey ran right up to my door and almost in my house. I closed the door right in time. It was really scary, but yeah, so a maid just walked right through them and told us to keep our doors shut, so that was scary too. But so we were stuck in our house, and we're 30 minutes late for work, so that was fun. We eventually got brave enough to walk through them, but it was scary. After we got back to our office, guess who showed up early? Dr. Tadell. He's probably my favorite person. That morning, ILRI had their monthly coffee morning, so Sarah and I talked about ourselves and our projects in front of all of these people, all of the ILRI staff. So throughout the day, Dr. Tadell groomed the project assistant, and I completely changed my project. I'm so excited about it, but I'm devoting a whole video to explain it because it's kind of complicated. But it's really awesome. Thursday night, Sarah cooked some really awesome chicken noodle soup and hash brown things. So we're getting a little bit more creative. We're using our stuff, but not our 2 kgs worth. So we're going to have to get on that before we leave. Friday we had a huge long meeting about what the students in the biotech unit do, and what they're working on, and it really helped to explain like why I'm doing what I'm doing. They also threw a welcome party for me and Sarah, and we even got to cut the cake. That was really cool. It was really awesome to get to know everyone in my unit and to hang out and drink tea. But Friday we also found out about our trip to the field. So I'll be going out into the field July 3rd through July 16th. We're going to North Ethiopia, which is really insanely beautiful. Look it up, it's really pretty. But there are a lot of tourist sites, so they'll be taking us on all of those. And like the one that they're most excited about to take us to is called Lalibela. Look it up. It's so pretty. It's like this church that's built of stone, like under the ground in a cross shape. It was really cool. But I'll put my itinerary on here because I know that I'll completely butcher the names of these little villages. So yeah. When we go out into the field, I'm not sure if I'll have internet or not. So when I'm gone, or I'm not sure I'll have internet when I'm gone, so I might not be able to post stuff. But I'll take tons of videos and pictures and post them as soon as I get back. So you'll hear from me right when I get back. Yesterday I just relaxed. I needed a day to do absolutely nothing, and I didn't do anything. Except I made a ton of little friendship bracelets to give to the little girls in the villages that I might go to. See, they're really cute. But I really hope they like them. And Aunt Gwen, I asked about the camels, and they laughed at me, which they laugh at me a lot because I asked some weird questions. But they just told me I'll see a lot of camels when I'm in the villages, so I'll keep you posted on that. I'm not sure if they eat them or not. But yeah, so I think it's about time to sign off. Thanks for watching. Watch for my next video. Bye.